Why's my chat not working? What's up, guys? Good morning. For some reason, my chat is... Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. What's up, guys? What up? What up? What up? What up? Good morning. Morning, good morning. Yeah, I'm still I'm in this trade here still from last night. I took this with premium in Asia last night. So I'm just in it still. Yeah, we're just trying to see like what's going to happen here. I'll give you guys a quick like rundown here at the start of the stream of what I was expecting. But on the 4 hour, so the primary reason for me being bullish here is going to be, wait. My SMT indicator is gone. Let me turn my SMT indicator back on real quick. There we go. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame down here, we put in SMT with ES, right, which was super strong SMT down here. And as soon as we put in the SMT, so keep in mind, there's a 4 hour gap that we're delivering out of, and we have SMT out of the lower 4 hour gap, right? The 1 hour gap gets hit here as well. The 5 minute gets a change in state of delivery, right? Which is where we got our entries off of. We got the entries off of the 5 minute change in state. So when we came back down here, that's where we got entered. And then the 15 minute change in state that we got here just gave us more confidence in the trade. That's all that did. So yeah, that's it. That's the reasoning for entry. And the reasoning behind the bullish bias here today. I know, I got it. Yeah, that's the reasoning behind bullish bias and this entry. And now I'm just kind of hodling it to see what happens. But so far we have, I was looking at this too, guys. Yeah, 15-minute Wixie as well. But I was looking at this 4 hour gap that we're trading inside, this bearish 4 hour. As you guys can see in London, it got a change in state of delivery, right? We got a change in state of delivery coming out of this 4 hour gap. And then that change in state of delivery just got wrecked shortly after. So I think if it was going to play the downside move here, it should have already. So I'm not like, you know, too fond of taking a short here. I would like to see this continue higher. But we'll see. I'm at break even on this trade now, so. Morning, Ricardo. Minimon. Is that not now a 15-minute CISD? I just went over that and why I'm not taking the bearish CISD. Oh, look at me. It has RGB. Yo, I don't even care for this RGB feature. I swear, if I could turn it off, I would. It low-key is just annoying sometimes because if it's dying, it'll just blink red and it's annoying. Like, I want to turn it off. Come on, come on. 15-minute bearish gap. We got 10 seconds here until the open. Nothing here on the 15-minute, but for now, the overall higher time frame is still bullish. So, we'll see. Ooh, I might get break-evened out. Or not? Or not? Potentially or not. Potentially or not. Very potentially or not. 15-minute gap here. This is the 15-minute gap I was talking about. So now, this just can't get bearish delivery on the 1 minute at least, right? We just can't get bearish delivery here. As long as this 15-minute gap does not get bearish delivery, we inverse it to the upside and we continue going higher. Okay. The target is these Asia highs up here. That's the target. That's where we would like to see this thing go. This wants midnight and then go higher from there. Dude, you know, normally I would agree with you, Will, you know, but the reason why I don't really care for midnight anymore is because I think that okay, here's my thing, bro. We got a 15-minute bearish change in state right here. Okay. So like, I'm looking at it this way. This is the 15-minute bearish change in state we got. It's not by much, but we got it. So my thing is, if this wanted lower delivery, why wouldn't it have done it here? It should have done it here, right? And it didn't. It failed. We failed the 15-minute change in state. So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking immediately, okay, like if the 15-minute, if the 4-hour, this bearish 4-hour, and then the 15-minute change in state from that bearish 4-hour is not playing out, then, you know, we're not going to play out from this gap at all. That's what I'm thinking looking at this. So that's why for now, I don't think that we get to midnight. But it all depends on what we do from this 15-minute gap. This 15-minute gap needs to inverse to the upside. If this gets an inverse, it's a good look to continue higher. Look at the 5-minute as well. 5-minute, 3-minute, whatever. I'm on TPT, guys, with this, and I need to get out of this trade before 10 a.m. because 10 a.m. we have a news drop. So I'm hoping this can get to full TP here before 10. Like, please and thank you. Nice. Very nice. You get what I'm saying, though, William? You get the explanation on why I like didn't want midnight here. You understand the breakdown of that? Only 3 news they don't allow, and only 8:30 ones or the 2 p.m. Okay. Oh, okay. So I could stay in this past 10 then. Okay. All right, fine. Good. Then we're good. But I still want this to, like, you know, get to my TP, bro. Very nice. Anybody get longs off of that? I mean, that was, like, pretty nice, bro. That was pretty nice. We did not have any SMT there, unfortunately, but we had a nice clean sweep of these lows right here and continued delivery higher. After Asia highs, do you think we have good DOLs higher? For now, yes. For now, yeah. But I would just be all out at Asia high because that would be, for me, that would be the daily objective here. I'm not expecting a massive range today because we don't have any news this week. No 8:30 news this week. That's going to be like a big volatility driver. So, you know, I'm happy with taking a trade from Asia lows to Asia highs. Like, I'm very, very content with that. I don't need anything more than that. You know what I mean? By CISD, do you mean it got a pullback? No, that's not what a CISD is. I have a video on CISD. So go to the 30-day series, and there's a video on change in state of delivery. So watch that video. I explain CISD in there. We have a ton of SMT here at the highs with ES right now, guys. And I'm watching for that. It doesn't change like the overall structure yet, but definitely something to watch. Defo something to watch. Kier, you a coffee person? Not really, bro. I feel that coffee doesn't really do anything to me. TBH. Definitely not the biggest fan of coffee. I could care less for coffee. Man, this is coming all the way back down right now. Yeah, off of that SMT. That SMT is rejecting pretty hard. How do you deal with the unmitigated 15-minute SIBI when you have 4-hour to 15-minute MMBM? I would remain bullish, but definitely like would be just trimming out of my trade, to be honest. I think that's probably the best thing to do is just trim out of your trade. Go break even or whatever. Because now, like, look, now we have a 1-minute change in state of delivery here too, right? We have a 1-minute change in state to the downside coming out of that 15-minute fair value gap. So, yeah, I mean, anything can happen here now. Why is my indicators not taking so long to... taking so damn long? Shorted 913 off the 5-minute gap, just hit TP. Dude, let's go. W Josh. ES moves so nicely, I feel like NQ is just on bullshit. Right now it is, yeah. I agree. So still, okay, regardless of the 15-minute bearish change in state, overall, it's still decently bullish. But it looks like it may take me out BE here. It looks like it may do it. I got the long you posted premium last night. The TY key. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. So we have 1-minute sell model now coming out of this 15-minute gap. Again, the only reason why I would remain long is because we have 4 hour to 15 minute and 1 hour to 5 minute buy models coming out of the lows here. So 15 to 1 obviously isn't going to hold that much weight in my eyes, you know. It might take till 10 here to even push to the TP now. Starting to bounce back up. I think it just wants to like come down and just fuck with people and then go up. Little bear trap and whatnot, and then move back up. Because I'm not, dude, I'm not. I don't think this shit goes lower, bro. As of right now, I don't think this shit goes lower. It doesn't make any sense. Like it could, but super low chances. Would you still consider longs off of lower 4 hour in Asia low? No. Nah, dude. If we get through the Asia low, right? I wouldn't be bullish anymore because that's us pretty much breaking the higher time frame buy models. We'd be completely disrespecting buy models 4 hour and 1 hour. So no, I need to see it go higher from here. Ideal situation. Ideal situation, it goes higher from here. TPT is TPT combining Friday and Monday as one day? Everywhere is combining Friday and Monday as one day because Friday was a holiday, right? Whenever we have a holiday or a half day, it gets combined with the following day. Were you bullish because of 4 hour IFVG and H4 turning into doji candle? I was bullish because of SMT down here with ES. I was bullish because of the 1 hour fair value gap and the 5 minute change in state of delivery, which is what we got our entries off of last night. And I was also bullish because of the 4 hour gap to 15 minute CISD here. That's what made me bullish overnight. Like I knew we would expand come New York based off of that. Did you upload daily and weekly profile? Yes, bro. The weekly profile is uploaded. The daily profile still needs to be uploaded. It's in the Learnly. It's all in the Learnly. If you're in the free side of the Discord, I announce anytime I upload anything to Learnly, I announce it there. So make sure you guys are in that. By the way, guys, the discount for premium is still going. It's almost half off. It's almost 50% off of premium right now. So we're in there in VC pretty much all day. That's where we were able to catch this trade and stay in it the whole time. So if you guys want to get in, it's the first link in the description, and you use code USA to get in. And on the free side of the Discord, people do like BAM does a like a little VC with all the free people and gives them a overview of what we have in the premium and what we offer. So I think that's pretty cool. So if you're in the free side, you can at least get in that, just so you can join giveaways and stuff, and then ask questions to people that are directly in premium instead of asking me. But yeah, more than likely by the end of this week, it'll probably be gone. So on the 1 minute, it's trying to bounce off this 1 minute gap here. If we deliver to this high, we're going higher. If we deliver to this high, we're going higher. And that 15 minutes, or the 1 minute bear CISD out of the 15-minute gap is pretty much going to mean nothing. Still a ton of SMT here with ES. Like so much SMT at the highs. I think that's what's kind of holding us back right now is this bearish SMT. At a lifetime subscription, why can't I join to premium Discord? If you had a lifetime sub, you should be able to. We delivered to the high, but it's a little slow here. I think it should pretty much disrespect the sell model that formed, though. Nay, what's good, bro? Dylan, good morning, Dylan. Yeah, it should take this sell model out. There it is. There it is. Yeah, the draw is for sure Asia highs, right? Like 100%. We already notice. We already notice. You do anything for the fourth key? Nah, not really, bro. I didn't do anything. I literally didn't see a single firework. Like I didn't do shit. I was locked in, bro. I tried to join yesterday, but I couldn't. Why? What do you mean you couldn't? Yo, what's your name? Lucky. Hit up Bam in the Discord. Like come and open a ticket in the Discord real quick, please. We'll help you out. Still a shit ton of SMT here, bro. The SMT is what's making this slow down. S7, what's good, bro? Good morning, good morning. Is it going to PDH? I don't know about PDH, bro, but I think it should go to Asia highs here at least, dude. It's just so slow. It's very, very sideways because of this. Like we have a ton of bearish SMT, so it's taken a while to even play out. PDH is kind of far, dude. PDH right now is almost 300 points away. Actually, it is a full 300 points away. Almost 400 points. So, I don't know. I don't know. There you go. Dylan just posted the link for the premium and code USA as well. So make sure if you guys want to join, you use code USA, you get almost half off. And I think we have, I think we have like 20-ish some spots left for that. Most of the spots are gone. Yeah, dude, it's so slow. I wouldn't re-enter a trade here. I'm glad I'm already in it from last night because it is way too slow for me to re-enter something. PDH definitely getting taken this week. Yeah. This week, I think, yeah, for sure. I don't know about today making another 300-point move from here, but actually it could. But the only thing is there's no news, right? Like we have no news at all. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm torn between purchasing 5 Tradeify Select accounts or Apex 5-pack no activation EOD trail, both 50Ks, Tradeify max payout at 3K, 2,700 max payout at 50. So Apex max payout changes, right? It depends on which payout it is. So your first max payout, yeah, it's 1,500, but then as you get more payouts, it goes up and up and up. I think if you're like looking to play the payout game, Tradeify is probably a little bit better. But the Tradeify 5-pack was how much? It was just 40% off. I don't know if it still is, but it was just 40% off. So you guys can use code key on Tradeify and see how much it gives you off. But it was giving 40% off. Apex, you guys know the promo for the 250Ks or even the 50Ks are like almost 90% off, I think, if not 90%. And there is an activation fee promo on the 250K accounts. But I like 50Ks better. What are you looking for, bro? What's your plan for today? My plan is to stay in this trade all the way up until Asia High and then get out and enjoy the rest of my day. I used your key. Why do I still have to pay activation fee on TPT? You don't. You don't. If you used... Yo, listen. If you're one of the people that used code key on TPT and you passed the account, okay, you do not have to pay the activation fee. Just wait a little bit for them to give you the free credit. If you haven't gotten the free credit by one full trading day, reach out to their support. They will answer you in under a few hours, and you will get your free credit, and they and you'll be able to activate your account for free. Do not pay the activation. If you used code key, do not pay the activation. Tradeify 5-pack comes out at 469. Apex 5-pack no activation 445. Yeah, I think payout wise, Tradeify would be a little bit better, bro. It's gonna be a little easier. TBT takes longer than others because they review the eval accounts. Yeah. Yeah, bro. ADS, it's up to you, bro. I think if you want to play the payout game, I think like at least the first payout, Tradeify would be a little bit better. You're making almost double, right? Almost double the payout for your first payout. So, you know, it is what it is. Almost to the target. Almost to the target. Almost full TP, man. Almost full TP, guys. And 3, 2, 1. Full TP. Why don't you show the P&L? I'll show the P&L. You think I'm scared? It wasn't working, though. Look, this is what it's doing. I don't know why it's doing this. Bro, like... I don't know why it's fucking... Hold on. There we go. Yeah, for some reason it wasn't letting me earlier, but yeah, there you go. Boom. Centered. And a rejection straight from the TP. I mean, come on, Brev. Come on, Brev. It's too easy. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy. Let me take a screenshot of this and lock it in. Sesame. That is an absolute banger, bro. Absolute fucking banger all the way from Asia last night. This is, look at this. This is the actual alert being sent out last night for this. Just so you guys see. 1124. I said it. We got edged on this entry. On this pullback, we got edged. It went all the way up. It came all the way back down, filled us. It got so close to the stop. And then it, boom. Straight full ripper all the way through. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. W banger. I closed from Asia, but I re-entered. Fair. Longs off prosperity and nourishment. I know, bro. I know. That is straight up longs of prosperity and nourishment. 100%. I mean, what a flipping banger, bro. You know what I mean? What a straight banger. So Among Us, basically. Yo, Sponge. Tell me you took something here. And we're able to get this. Off to eat my Wagyu cereal. W. Yeah, I'm going to be off to eat my Wagyu cereal soon too, bro. Holy, man. Like, what an absolute... Yes, I took... What? What do you mean you took short? Banger had to close for consistency last night. It's all good. In the Crunch Cup. No. The Crunch Cup was a scam, bro. I remember I told you guys. The Crunch Cup is a scam. Do not buy the Crunch Cup. It is a scam. The cereal tastes like garbage. Cereal tastes like absolute shit. What an absolute W. What an absolute W, man. Great trade. Amazing trade here. Up 10K on the 250K. Let's go, bro. Wait, how many minis did you take that with? Got stopped out but banked? How did you get stopped out? I had BE. Are you buying GTA 6 when it comes out? Hell yeah, bro. How much is premium? Will I get trained in the premium? You do get trained in the premium, yes. Bro, I'm gonna just show you guys. Look at this shit. You guys see how long this VC has been going for? 108 hours. 108 hours, bro. We are in VC all day long. Good boy training in Cobra's Den. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Look, I mean, I'll show you guys real quick. Let me share Discord. Okay, look. Check this out, right? I'm not going to show the chats. Those are private. But okay, look. Peep, right? So, obviously, this is like the premium side, but you have 9 who's an analyst, right? Obviously, these are my trades. My trades go out here. Ryan is another analyst. He does options. 9 does like gamma exposure. He does a bit of ICT as well. Like 9 kind of does everything. Arthur's just does gamma exposure, so every single day we get Gex levels. These are premium chats, whatever. And then this is the coolest thing that we've added recently. So every single person that's in the Discord that applies is in their own group, their own accountability group. So we have groups of like 5 to 10 people with 2 senior traders that have gotten payouts and have time in the game. So they've been trading for a while. They have payouts, whatever, leading these groups. And there's people under them, right? So they get, you know, direct, communication with traders that have gotten payouts that are doing really well, with the exception of me, of course, right? Because they can talk to me whenever they want in this VC, because I'm in this VC all day. Like, literally, as soon as I hop off this live, I'm going to go into this VC. So if anybody wanted to ask questions or whatever, they would ask me there. So we have that. That's pretty cool. We have a full video library, resources where we have all of our like own indicators, private indicators, whatever. So yeah, it's pretty sick, dude. It's pretty cool. So that's what we have. And if you're in the free side at least, oh look at this W free VC. If you're in the free side at least, you guys can come and look at, you guys can at least talk in the general chat and ask any of the premium people like, what's included and whatnot. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit of an overview. Group Delta on top. Been in for a couple days in my conference, already so much better, and I barely dug into the Learnly yet. W, bro. Let's go. Drop the link for the premium. Dylan just posted it. If you go a little bit up, the link is in Dylan's message. Dylan, can you just post it one more time, please? It's the first link in the description too, guys. Either the first link in the description or just go up a little bit and look at, there you go. There's Dylan's message. And the code is USA. You got to use that code. Make sure you use that code. Otherwise you don't get almost 50% off. Do you think we're going to distribute lower now? There really isn't much of a reason for us to distribute lower, bro. $580 a month? No, guys. It's a one-time payment, but it's not $580. Use code USA. It's almost 50% off. It's like $399, almost $400 if you use code USA. Take profit. Converted all my 5 Pro accounts to 5 Pro Plus. W, bro. Hell yeah. Pro Plus is the best. Pro Plus is the absolute best. Yeah, the Asia high here was the daily objective. The daily objective has been hit. So now it's not really required to do anything else, right? I preach this daily objective thing to you guys all the fucking time. This is the daily objective. We hit the daily objective. So now, like, after the objective has been hit, right? So imagine this was PDL up here, right? Or PDH, sorry. If this was PDH up here, like, bro, we wouldn't be looking for anything after that, right? The best trade that you can take in any day is towards the daily objective. If the daily objective is a session high or low, or a previous day high or low, whatever it is, doesn't matter. But once the objective is met, price is no longer required to do anything. So, it says 609 for the premium. You have to use code USA, guys. You have to use code USA. And do not use Apple Pay or Apple because they will steal your money. They're going to add 30% on top for their own little service fee, bro. Like, we're not even using the App Store, bud. What are we talking about? Yeah, don't use Apple. Buy from, like, go to a browser. Go to, like, Chrome or something and do it that way. Do not buy from Apple. Thank you for clarifying, Nay. Yo, Nay, why are you not in premium, bro? What are you doing? You're like active, bro. I fuck with you, Nay. Pull up. Asia high to hit the tick Asia high hit to the tick pretty much. Yeah, it did. It did to the tick. I think we went like 1 tick over. Maybe this 10 a.m. candle will manipulate this 15-minute gap right here. And this 15-minute gap could get more delivery higher. But again, like I said, it's not required to do anything else anymore, right? We hit the objective, so. At this point, this would just kind of be like for funsies, like I'll just look to see what this is doing and just tape read it if it gets the 15-minute gap. My love, bro. Okay. All right, Nate, you're good, bro. Hopefully I see you soon in there. Got my $200 for the day. Time to trade evals. Yeah, true. No, it hit. Look, you can see it hit. I had this TP 00775 from last night. It hit to the tick. Look. I'll zoom all the way in just to prove a point. It actually went, so it was 007.75. It went almost a full point higher. Almost a full point higher. So yeah, it worked. It worked. What's the daily objective and how does that work? I'm going to explain a little bit more about that in the daily profiles video. But the daily objective would simply just be a session high or low, a session that we're trading from, right? So if we're trading from Asia low, it would be Asia high or previous day high and low. Can I join the premium using a different method instead of the web? Yeah, you can. Yeah. I'm 1 trade away from my payout after today. Let's go, bro. Mr. Boat. Congrats, man. Hourly looking bearish AF. Not really, bro. Not yet. Definitely not yet. Weird, mine didn't. Are you on MNQ or NQ? Please give me the method I can use so I can join now. Bro, just click the link. Click the link that Dylan's posting. Or the first link in the description. You just have to put in code USA in the coupon code thing and it'll let you in. Isn't Asia high 30,000 and... Bro, this TP is above the Asia high, Nick. The Asia high is at 30,005. This TP is above that. 30,010 didn't get hit, but that's not where I had TP. The link sent straight to Apple. Yeah, so copy the link, right? Like copy the link. Go to Google Chrome and paste it in there. You have Devil's Mark on ES Daily candle. Does that make your weekly bias bearish towards the end of week? No, because I'm looking at NQ, right? NQ didn't really manipulate the lows either, so it's possible, right? It's entirely possible, yeah. For now, I would like to see this continue higher and then see what it does from there. But like the thing is, bro, we have no PD arrays here that this could possibly reject from. None. Okay, and the daily, and I posted this in my weekly outlook. So in the free Discord, I have a weekly outlook every Sunday. Okay, what was my stance here on the daily? Just somebody who attended the weekly outlook. What was my stance here on the daily? Can you apply same concepts to RTY? Looks juicy for bearish. Okay, so nobody's answering what my stance here on the daily was. But basically, I am bullish here on the daily, right? Higher time frame, I'm bullish. And the reason is because of last week, we inversed this daily fair value gap, which was the only place that this could have possibly rejected from. We inversed it fully to the upside, right? We had a sweep at this low, and we inversed fully to the upside. So the structure now on a daily time frame is bullish. So technically, as long as we hold this low here, this is bullish to go higher and continue higher, right? I said this on Sunday on in my weekly outlook. So, you know, right now I would say that this should continue higher, right? But, you know, we'll see. As of today, the daily objective for today is complete. So, you know, we'll see. We should go make new highs, though. New highs on the day here. Like, high of day is 30,010. It should take that as well. It's pretty bullish. Like, the fact that we haven't even pushed into this bear or this bullish 15-minute gap, like, went lower for that, is a pretty good sign for bulls, right? Pretty bullish. You think it'll take all-time highs? I do think it'll take all-time highs, yes. Absolutely. To be honest, I wanted it to go a little bit lower into the monthly gap when we started dumping like 2 weeks ago, but it didn't. So, do you always trade Monday? My otter mentor. Don't trade Monday because sick and destroy, and the weekend liquidity say it suck. I do trade Monday. Yes, I always trade Monday. I trade every day of the week, pretty much. Oh, I'm here every day of the week. Sunday night, I trade only inside of premium. Monday, I trade here. But yeah, I do trade Monday. And I don't think Monday, by default, is seek and destroy. This Monday here was anything but seek and destroy. This was not seek and destroy at all, right? I think that's just kind of like an old way of thinking that, oh, Monday is just a default seek and destroy. That's definitely not the case. We have seen some absolutely phenomenal Mondays. Whether it's New York or whether it's Asia, Mondays are usually pretty fucking good. It depends, though. It depends what kind of week we have. If we have news in the middle of the week or whatever. But this week, we don't have any news, so I already knew Monday was going to get some nice delivery. You don't think we need to manipulate into the monthly gap for the quarter we're in? I don't think it needs to anymore. And the reason is because you could just look at how bullish it is, dude. I'll go to the monthly and show you what I'm talking about. I had these levels here on the monthly, right? I had all these levels here on the monthly. And the monthly was set up very nicely. This monthly was set up so nicely to go lower into the monthly gaps and then go higher from there. But, dude, we didn't even reach into, like, the first level that I had. Not even the first level, right? So, you know, that to me is obviously going to be really, really bullish. When we get this reversal off the lows, like this massive reversal off the lows, almost back to all-time highs, that to me is extremely bullish. Like, I'm not thinking that we're going to go lower anymore, right? This low resistance liquidity is also set up very nicely to just be taken out. Like, one clean shot. Like, I think like 2-3 good days, we're going straight to all-time highs. As much as I would hate that, you know, because all-time high trading sucks, that's what it looks like it's going to do. Right? What CISD did you enter from? 5-minute. I got in on the 5-minute here last night. This is the CISD I got in on. So we made the CISD and we came back through, tapped it. That's when I got in. Stop at the low, of course, and TP at the high. That's it. Why not 15? Because we had a 1 hour fair value gap here as well, right? We had a 1 hour fair value gap, 4 hour put in the SMT. So I knew at some point we would get the 15-minute change in state, right? That would have been the safer entry. But I just entered off the 5-minute because it still looked pretty good. If you got in on the 15, the best entry would be right here inside of this 15-minute gap, like 1 minute CISD out of the 15-minute gap, and you would have been big chilling too. right? Like something like this, stop at this low, and this would have taken you all the way into a new high with a little bit better RR as well too. But yeah. Continues higher as it should. You could tell, again, same thing as the monthly, bro. Look, literally the same exact thing just happened. Look how bullish this is. The 10 a.m. needs to manipulate, right? We don't even manipulate the 10 a.m. It just goes straight up. We had a 15-minute gap here. Perfect 15-minute gap for 10 a.m. manipulation. Does not even do it, right? So clearly the draw to the upside is still very, very strong. Some ICT guys be like, no trade on Monday, no trade on Friday. Yeah, bro, look, a lot of ICT guys are like that, though, right? Like, they look too deep into things. That's why more than half of them are not profitable. They'll be like, oh, guys, no trade Monday. It's no news Monday, so no trading. It's no news Tuesday, so no trading. It's FOMC, so no trading on Wednesday either. Thursday, we have FOMC fucking liquidity left over, so no trade. Friday, no trade, because it's a Friday. What are we talking about? When are you going to trade then? You know, like, and I'm not saying it's not good to trade less, but like, dude, that's just a bullshit reasoning to just not trade. You know, if I'm not trading, I have a good reasoning as to why I'm not, you know, taking a trade. There's a guy on Twitter though that does that, dude. I see it all the time, like some ICT kid. You know, like absolute clowns, some of them. But like when people do that, you know, they don't really trade. You know, they really don't trade for a living. SMT indicator is SMT divergence is V2 by out of options. Exactly what they say. I know. I've seen it before, man. I've seen it before all the time. I see it. I'm not a fan of like overcomplicating my trading. If anybody that knows me, whether you've been watching the live streams, whether you're in the premium or, you know, whatever, anybody that knows me from all the way back in the options days, dude, like 7 years ago, I would always try to keep my trading as simple as possible. So when people come out and they try to like overcomplicate trading in some sort of way, it's just like, dude, it makes no sense. Why would you want to do that? There's people that ask in my chat like, oh, do you trade the quarterly theory? No, bro, I don't even know what the like, I'm not trading no damn quarterly theory like this. You know, it's, even if it works, like it might work for some people, but dude, my shit is very simple, bro, and it makes me money, and that's all that matters. Are we trading this 10 a.m. key level? We already took the trade, bro, as you can see on the chart. Do you think we go to those monthly lows this year or no? It's tough to say, dude. It's tough to say because the year... Okay, so same thing how I just told you guys about daily objectives. There's a yearly objective and a monthly objective. It's all fractal concept, right? So there's the same way we have a daily objective to push into a daily high or low or session high or low. There's a weekly objective, there's a monthly objective, there's a quarterly objective, and there's a yearly objective. Guess what the yearly objective for this year was? It was to make new all-time highs, right? I pretty much called the entire yearly move here on stream a while ago, long time ago. Once all-time high is hit, the yearly objective is complete. Price is no longer required to do anything else. So after that, I don't really have like much of a stance on the market. Do I think it can go to the monthly gap before the end of the year? I mean, yeah, I could, but at this point, it looks to me like we're probably going to make new all-time high before we go to that monthly gap. I remember that W call. Yeah, to the tick, not even to the, not to the tick, but like within 200 points, I gave the yearly low level. The level of yearly low, I gave that out within 200 points. Where's it at? I think I still have it on this chart. 23,150, it's still there. Look at this. This yearly low level, oh wait, changed because contract changed. But the level that I had was 23,150, and we got like I think 180 points of drawdown from that level, and just straight fucking up, just straight up, bro. It was absolutely perfect. When did you took the trade in live in premium? I went live in premium last night. I go live in premium on Sunday night. And we took the trade last night from that. Yeah, Michelin, it's 428. That's how much it is after WAPs fees.
This version of you simply becomes real. And you're right here with this version of you to see things as they really are. This version of you looking at you. You looking back. This version of you welcoming you. This version of you saying yes. I'd like you to imagine this version of you
Are you gonna be live tomorrow? I'm gonna be live tonight. I'll be live tonight. And tomorrow as well, yeah. I'm in. Let's go, Michelin. W. Also, do you think VIX is a good way to find your bias as they're correlated, or VXN, and to help with finding how to manage risk with volatility? I don't think it's good for bias. Like, I don't use VIX for bias, right? Like, the only thing you want to use VIX for is to see how big or how small the range is going to be. Okay. If VIX is super high, that means the range is going to be absolutely massive. Like, we're going to be seeing 400, 500, 600 point days, if not 1,000 point days. When VIX is lower, that means that, you know, we'll have a more, a smaller range to be able to work with. Where's the music? You guys can't hear it? It's playing. You guys can't hear the music? It might be low, but it's playing. Any correlation of ES and NQ with other indices? Why I'm an RTY? I don't use why I'm an RTY. Okay, you can use the Dow if you want. I don't personally use it. I just use ES and NQ. Like I said earlier, I keep my trading extremely simple. So I don't want to add YM to the list of charts that I want to look at, right? I want to look at less is more here. Less is always more. What's VIX? VIX is the volatility index. Refreshed WO is there now. Oh. Oh, weekly outlook. Okay. Got you. Guys, I'm probably going to hop off stream here and join. I'll be in Premium VC. But yeah, I'm going to be in Premium VC, guys. Where should I start in premium key? So glad to join. Michelin, if you go to the announcements, the premium announcements, okay, there's 2 announcements channels. There's a free one, there's a premium one. Go to the premium one, and the most recent message in there gives you an exact area of how to start, what exactly to do, like a full breakdown of everything. But yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off stream here. I'm gonna be in premium VC with everyone, and have a good one, guys. Stream, I'll see you guys tonight at 9:30.